You compare two IPAs, Optimum, Anderson Valley, Indian Pale Ale, another Indian Pale Racer 5, Bear Republic. Been sipping on it. It looked different, don't they? This one's a little darker. The ottin. I don't know why they have a cheesy name, but it's more oily than the other one. I've been testing them out. It has more caramel malt, less, kind of less piney. The hops prickle. I like the oiliness. And the Racer 5 drinks more like a lager. It's good too. These are both great beers, awesome beers. It's all personal preference, but this one has more hops, has less malt, it lingers. I like this one a little better. Hop, the Anderson Valley hop ottin, because this has a little more caramel, a little more balance. This is balanced, but it isn't like this. I like the body, the creaminess of the body. Probably a 5% difference. I like this personal preference. I like more of a fuller body than a watered down. I don't mind watered down. Again, this I rate this an A too. So I would pick the Anderson Valley. We test it one more time. I'm gonna pick something up. Both are hopped out. This one. This is my favorite one. This has a little more different taste than the watered down. It has more body. Has more caramel, a little more taste in the sweetness. But this is excellent too. Again, it's a 5% difference. I would pick which one was the cheapest. This is cheaper than this. They're both the same. I'd pick this. This is a 5 to 10% different. A lot of these beers, these Indian Pale Ale, especially from California, they taste almost the same. Except it's a little more dip. They taste the same for an average person. For a person that really wants to get into beers, you can tell the difference. This one I could tell. If you get a blind taster, this has more body and has more caramel than Racer 5. And if I had a blind taste test, I'd definitely figure that out. One more test. Yeah, that's excellent too. The pininess. It has some caramel to balance it out. The pines, the grapefruit, the banana. This one's good too. Both are excellent, but I pick Optimum by Anderson Valley. Thanks for watching. What's your favorite Indian Pale Ale? Tell me about it. Most of the ones I get from West Coast because West Coast is cheaper beer, and I'm not going to pay 10, 15 bucks for a 6-pack or 9 bucks for a 6-pack for a lot of these places, or 4 beers for like 10 bucks. So I stick from the East Coast or the West Coast beers because they're cheaper here in in Southern California. Actually, they're always almost just as cheap. 6-packs now for these can be 8 bucks, 7 bucks now. They're almost with Budweiser, so they're going down in prices. When I first got into craft beers like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, these were hop. There was nothing hoppier than this beer. I had this but I drank this like 10 years ago, and this is the most hoppiest beer I ever tasted. Then Torpedo I tasted like 15 years ago too. This came out like 10, 15 years, I don't know exactly. Maybe in 1990 I had this. But it's always been a great beer. Racer 5, this is a great too, and awesome. I choose this by personal preference because it has more caramel, bounces out. I like the fluffiness and the creaminess of the body. Thanks for watching, and thanks. Bye.